I'm going to make this, I'm going to prepare a little dough. Here I already have the filter water, and here in this same basket I'm going to make it. I'm going to look at it because it's not going to be much. I think that one is approximately equivalent to 1.5 rates, nothing more to the eye. I'm going to do like sewing. What do I do with sewing? I pay attention. I measure more or less, because what I'm going to do more or less is very little, like about 1.5 cups. Let me put a little more. I think there is equivalent to 1.5 cups, and I'm going to add the water little by little, and I'm going to mix it until I make a dough. This dough tends to absorb a lot of liquid, and this good I'm adding to this dough, I'm going to put it. But here in the water, a little bit of powder with chicken flavor or chicken consomme. Well, here in the water, remember that I am cooking by eye. It is already a habit, and I no longer need measurements. Here I already dissolved this, a little bit of powder, chicken seasoning, and put a little bit of dye. So I'm going to continue putting this. When I went to prepare the broth, it was quite hard. So I'm going to continue kneading it until there is a dough like this ready to make an omelette. But what I'm gonna do is, there's some empanadas, there you go. Everyone puts all these ingredients to their liking, not how they like to prepare things the most. This is how I learned to cook without measures, only when I look for a recipe on the internet, because at first, once I get used to knowing the recipes, I start to make it as it says, and then I adjust it to my taste. And then I continue making it every time I want to make it, and I no longer need to look for the recipes. So I have to continue kneading until it is well kneaded and everything is well together, or I already have the dough here and the dough is kneaded here, resting a few minutes. Here I have the mince, which is previously just an already cooked mince that I had done early. Now I'm going to mix the potatoes that I'm going to mix with the mince that is going to form. It is more or less similar to what I did before, but similar. I'm just going to crush it. So this one. But there is still something missing that I am going to add to it when I have it here semi-finished, or kai. Here is the crushed potatoes. Now I'm going to put the mince I made on her, and since the dried potatoes were already cold, she's going to sip that. Little broth, the potato will become softer, and this way it will immediately become stronger, much better. I added chipotle to this mince, well, whether it's garlic, onion, all those little things that one adds to it. This one is a little bit. You're spicy? Well, for my taste, I haven't done much to it because I can't stand the spiciness, and well, here is the filling, but something is still missing, or what I need to add to this mixture is this. an onion and cilantro that will make this raw. This is cold, meat is cold, potatoes are cold, everything is cold. Now I put this on him when he fries it because he is going to cook the onion and all that a little, and they have a good taste. It's not the first time I've done it. I'm used to doing it like this, my family. This is how he likes to feel the potato inside the empanada, feel the onion and everything, so he can chew it. The flavor is much better than if I put it with the meat to cook, although the meat already has onion and has garlic beforehand. It was already well cooked and all. Then I turn it into pasta, and I'm going to start making empanadas. I'm going to show you how I'm going to start making the template with this little machine that my husband made me a while ago. He made me this little machine, this show a little from above. He made me this little machine, and with it I'm going to hurt them. Or here I have another little ball. I already have one here already made. Now I make a little ball more or less like that again. I'm gonna put her in this extra roll I have here. I put the other one on top. I'm going to reflow it, but don't make it so thin because it's not for omelets. It has to be a little thick so that the filling doesn't come out more or less like that. So now I'm going to put a little stuffing on it. This one seems to be a little bigger, but I can take it off a little now, so that it is equal to the other. Here I'm going to squeeze him to remove that little bit that I have left. It can also be sauteed with a small plate, and this way it makes the cut and looks more beautiful. Here it is. It is tapped here in case it is left a little open and if they remain. So I'm going to continue doing it until I feel it, until it's finished. Because the dough, and they don't want anything more. That's how the empanada